Fairtex has lasted for a long time. The gym is over 50 years old. Why do you think the gym is so successful? Why do you think it's lasted so long?
Well, I think the most important thing is the one who run it, okay? Of course, it's me, and I have a lot of love to Muay Thai, and fortunately, I can afford to support it. You know, I've been losing, as I told you, I've been losing for the past 40, 50 years. I still keep going because of the love. It's not only love and financing support or interest, a lot of responsibility to the fighter. Most of the fighters, when they are in some other camp, they don't treat them fairly. I treat my people well, you know. I feed them twice every day food, always constantly 2-3 times fruit, you know, apple, banana, always, you know. I'm very concerned about the food, you know. I want them to have everything, you know. And let's say fruit first, you know, grapefruit, papaya, pineapple, anything like guava, anything is good for them. I always make sure they have everything, not only pork, not only chicken, they have fish, they have seafood. It's important because they train hard, they should have enough food to support their training. This period, a lot of camp, they try to buy fighter, invite old fighter come back and fight because all of them have experience. Of course, if you buy some fighter, good fighter, of course they are good. That's why you buy them. Say 5%, I do the same way as other people. But 95% is that I train the second lot, you know? I have the first lot, like right now, okay, for instance, I have Sam, Samira, Ferrari, Nagrop, Kompetch, Jongsanan, Samapet, blah, blah, blah. And then my second lot is still here. It's like BM, Pet, Can Do, Salas, Cam, M, Junior. This is my second lot. And I said, how about the third lot that I am preparing? Probably they're only 10, 11, 12 years old. So I let them fight in up country.
What do you think you have to do to get the second lot to build to become better, to be like A players?
Well, let me explain to you. You know, usually the first lot usually is going to last 3, 4, 5 years. Usually, okay. Some exceptional 5, 6, 7 years. Okay, they will finish. Like Stamp, for instance, if she's very good, but till certain period, she have enough money, and she's thinking about marry, about life, about children, then she slow down. She slow down. And some, okay, when they fight, they get hurt, they get injured, they retire. Or someone, when they fight, they lose more than they win, they retire. So for first lot, it's going to, the most is going to last 5, 6 years, okay? 6, 7, 8, that's the most. On the same time, my second lot is catching up, okay? Because after 4, 5 years, they become experienced, they become better, okay? So they will replace the first lot. So when the first lot's gone, second lot can replace. And the third lot I'm training right now, will replace after another 14 years. The third lot will come up. That's why Fairtex can last for 50 years, the camp. A lot of camp is last 5 years, 10 years, 12 years, and they finish. The reason why they finish because they have no more fighter. They did not do like me. So the management is different. That's why I can last that long. You know, I'm not the best camp in Thailand, but I'm always the top. For 50 years, I'm still the top. I didn't say the best, okay? I said still the top 5, top 10 of Thailand. I can say top 5 of Thailand. But a lot of people, they are top for 5 years, 10 years, and afterwards they disappear. So many camp, I don't want to mention their name. Famous camp, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, now they disappear. I think I'm still the only one of all the camp in Thailand. I'm the owner. Financially, right now, okay, I'm considered pretty good. Every day, Listen, for 50 years, every day, I spend 2 to 4 hours a day inside the gym. Inside the gym. To make sure my fighter train, to make sure my trainer don't go lazy. This is not easy job. I have like 50, 60 fighter, and I have like 30 something trainer. Every day I have to come, supervise them and yell at them to make sure everyone behave. That is one of the reasons why I can last for 50 years, because of my continual effort to make sure I have good quality. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. But I always say that lose or win, it doesn't matter. The matter is you have to train 100%. Even we lose, it's okay. Because the other people, maybe they train 110%. Or maybe they are better than us. But it's okay because we train 100%. But if we only train 70%, 60%, and we go up, we lose, then that is my fault. You can check Fairtex record. I think our winning rate is more than 75% to 80%, our winning rate. So I'm very consistently make sure all my fighters train well, behave well, eat well. Even now, I'm 80. I will be 81 few more months. 81 few more months. You know, I'm not young anymore. I have to climb up to my empire chair, and I fall down one time, nearly kill myself. But still, I just built another empire chair that is more secure. And I'm doing that every day. All my children say, Dad, you cannot climb empire chair anymore. Sit up there. Why you ask me why empire chair? Because on the empire chair I can sit higher. I have 10 rings, so I can see all the rings. And in my room, I have 4 TV. I have to see every TV, every corner. I have 10, 11 rings. And I have sandbag area, MMA area. So I have all TV, and I can see nearly 100% of everyone what they are doing. And someone get lazy or sit around, then I will yell for my microphone. That is why I can last 50 years. And I hopefully, before I die, at least another 10 years, I hope it will be 60 years, 60 more years, and I hope my son can take over and continue, or else the legacy of Fairtex will be another 10 years or something. I don't know. Let's see what happens.
You made the Empire chair. You've made a lot of changes to the gym. Can you talk to me about some of the changes and why you've made them?
Well, everything depends supply and demand. When demand more, before one come in, averagely we have students like 30, 40 students a day. Now, up Muay Thai fever in the whole world, probably we have 100 to 100 customers a day. Of course, when you have more customers, you have to build more ring. You have to increase more trainer. If you don't do it, they come here, they have to wait to kick pad for half an hour, 1 hour, 1.5 hours, then they go elsewhere. But when they come, within 15 minutes, everyone can enjoy training, and they have a personal trainer to hold pad for them. Then they will stay. That's why I have to change all the time. From 4 rings, I include to 8. From 8 is another, I include another 3. Hey, it depends on business. When business grow, then you have to expand to make customer happy.
And how would you compare the gym now here in Pattaya to the ex-gym in Bangplee?
Bangplee is 10, 20 years ago. Old style, and Muay Thai is not, I can say, not popular then. Of course, the version is much smaller, but still same guy handle it, you know? Even if the business is no good, I'm still there every day. But only the sizes, okay, and the business is different, that's all.
And since you've had the gym in Bangplee, you also had the camp in Arizona. What was the camp in Arizona like?
Well, the reason why I built a camp in Arizona is because I took all my children. I have 4 daughters and 1 son. And on that time, the Thailand traffic is awful. When my children go to school, they have to wake up at 4 a.m. to go to school. You know why? If they wake up at 6 a.m., they go to school by the time they arrive 9 a.m. Because I have to escape the traffic. At 4 a.m., no traffic. So they arrive at school at 5 a.m. They sleep in the car 2 hours when inside the school. But if they leave the home at 6, everyone live at home at 6, it takes them 3 hours. So they will be late of school. This is not life for my children. And then after school, worse. You have no choice. After school, everyone come out, traffic. It took them 3 hours to go home. And then they have to do homework and sleep and wake up 5 a.m. It's not life for them. So I took all of them to America. So of course, when I'm different from other parents. When I took my children to school, I don't dump them there. I went there and lived with them. So my main business then is supervise them to go to school, make sure they have a safety life. At the same time, I have to fly back and forth to do my business. Most of my time is in America. So what can I do? I cannot sell hamburger to compete with McDonald's. I cannot sell fried chicken to compete with KFC. I think the only thing I can win is open the Muay Thai. No one know Muay Thai. And I opened a Muay Thai gym, and there's a lot of reason also that I opened a Muay Thai gym. So I can bring my trainer over there. My trainer is my personal driver and bodyguard. And all my trainer wife is work in my house as a maid. So they are allowed to have working visa in America because I have a camp. It belongs to me. So that makes everything perfect. So I have my driver, my bodyguard, and also at the same time, they work as a trainer. As for their wife, they help me in my household. As for their children, I send everyone to go to school, to the same school of my children. That's why I have the camp in Arizona for the purpose. Of course, I love Muay Thai. I want American people, more people, to know what is Muay Thai are. Before, 40 years ago, when you say Muay Thai, no one said, what is Muay Thai? Oh, I said with that is kickboxing. No, it's not kickboxing, Muay Thai. So that is why I opened the camp in Arizona. It's a pretty big camp. During 40 years ago, when you have camp with that size, it's like one of the biggest already. We have 2 rings, we have sandbag area, we have dormitory, we have sauna room, we have hot water, cold water, everything. Don't forget that is 50 years ago.
Yeah, that's definitely an accomplishment. And a lot of your athletes have accomplished a lot. Let's maybe talk about a few of them. Maybe first, let's talk about Stamp's career. What do you think makes Stamp special, and how would you describe Stamp's career up to this point?
I saw Rika fight in MMA, first time Rika. And then I learned that her prize money is like 100 or 200,000 baht. Wow, that's a lot of money. Stamp only fight like 4,000 or 5,000 baht then. I think, hey, well, Rika is half Thai, half Japanese. So I was thinking, hey, if I can recruit a Muay Thai female in MMA, they have stand up and on the floor. Stand up, definitely, Muay Thai will be better. Of course, on the floor, we know nothing. But if I hire coach and try to learn BJJ, whatever, on the floor, I have a chance. And it's good money also. And the trend of MMA, UFC is coming up 10, 15 years ago. So I try. So I recruit Stamp. And the reason Stamp willing to come is because I promised her to send her to university. She was very poor. She don't have money to go to school. That's why she's willing to try MMA. My purpose is MMA for her, okay? She is not as smart as I think. I always call her Muay Wat. It means temple. Muay is fighting, no? Youngster, they want to fight, their first fight, everything. Mostly they go to fight in the temple. So usually temple is like charity. Okay, only the fighter, they will get paid 300, 500 baht, you know. So I call her Muay Wat. The way she fights is just like beginner, you know, Muay Wat. She proved that I'm wrong. At first year, she still Muay Wat fight awkward, don't use her head. But second year, she become improving, getting much better, and the best part of Stam. She's very hard worker. She can take pain. She can take any punishment. That's why she becomes somebody. She become Muay Thai champion. She become kickboxing champion, and finally she become MMA champion. She's somebody. It's very rare. Most of the fighters, sometimes they are good, okay? They have talent, but they are lazy. Some fighters, they are good, but their heart is not strong enough. For Stam, she have everything. Well, she's been with me 6 years now, and she make enough money. She pay 100% of her father's debt and buy more land. She have some saving, and I force her to save some money because she listen. A lot of people, they don't listen. Like Yod Sang Kai, I think most of the people know Yod Sang Kai. He's very famous. I think he at least make not less than 20 million baht for me for the period that he is with me for 8 years. But now he have to work as a trainer. He have to live his own house, own children, everything. I go to China and make only 50,000-60,000 baht a month. I told him that, you should save money for your old age or when you retire. But he never listened to me. And now he's suffering. So I tell Stam the story. Not only there's so many my ex-fighters don't listen to me. So when they are old, everyone is live like poorly. She listened to me. She have some saving for herself. She pay all the debt of the father. They buy more land, okay? And car, their living salary, everything is normal or good. This is the problem. Come, okay? It's not. Most of the fighters will be this. When they have a comfortable zone, they are thinking of fame now, like Stam. She loves to dance, she loves to sing, she loves to act, she have many fan clubs. She go to TV show, people invite her, she have her own TikTok, everything. So her mind is separate already. And now, she's 25, 26, she have the right to fall in love. And she's planning to get married. So everything will be changing right now, okay? So this is normal. I cannot tell them not to get married. I cannot tell them not to fall in love. That is not my part. I can only advise her. You sure now? You still can make money for another 2-3 years. Are you sure you want to give up because of this? Okay? Give her advice. I saw many marry. It only lasts few months or 1 year and caught. And what happened? And you pregnant, you have a children. What happened? No one guarantee you marry for life. You never know what happened. You never know what happened. So I can only advise her. The rest, she's old enough, big enough to decide by herself.
And then let's touch on some of the other athletes. Kompetch is a fighter that has been coming up here at Fairtex. Can you tell me a little bit about Kompetch's career?
Well, I think Kompetch, he's still young. If I'm not wrong, he's only 22, 23. He got everything. He's quite talented, behave, hardworking, and he got gut. I think Kompetch probably he will go pretty far.
Okay, good. And then can you tell me a little bit about Ferrari?
Ferrari is a very good fighter. I tell you, when he trains, no one can beat him. Kompetch, nobody. Everyone cannot beat him. But when he fight, it's another story. He's a technical fighter, so he used to technical. But nowadays, and don't forget, now they change the glove to like a bare hand glove. That is entirely different. So when he nearly got hit on the small glove, he fall down. So he was knocked out one time, nearly knocked out one time. In his heart, he have a dark shadow. Okay, you know what I mean? He has a dark shadow, afraid of the hand. So he's too careful. He have a dark shadow that he's worried he can knock down or knock out. So he's too careful. He doesn't fight normally. Not afraid. I can't say afraid, okay? When you have something in your mind, dark shadow, you don't fight 100%. And the way he fight is not the way this fighting period enjoy. This time they want knockout. They want crazy fighter. Go for it. But I tell Ferrari many times, if you don't change, you'll be, how you call that? You'll be finished. So I don't know. If he can change, I tell you, he have his height, he have everything. His kick, his elbow, his knee, his tactic. He's a goddamn good fighter, I tell you. If he can change his style, then I think he will come back. If he cannot, then I think, God knows what happened.
The last athlete we'll touch on is Jongsanan. He was one of your high-level athletes. Can you tell me about his career and maybe what made him different?
I tell you, Jongsanan, they call him a wooden man because he's just like a big wood. You hit him, you whatever you do, he stand there. He can take every punishment you do. So they call him a wooden man. But surprisingly, he's not only wooden man. He have very high IQ. Jongsanan, very high IQ. That's why when he was with me, only 1 year, he become famous, and 2 years he become champion and blah, blah, blah. But finally, like I told you, most of the fighters will face the same thing, because their mentality, when they have a little bit more money, they relax, okay? They enjoy life. They start drinking. That's why I stopped him from fighting one period for like 6-7 months. Finally, he cannot take it, so he come to me. He said, boss, I'm a little bit drunk today. If I don't drink, I don't dare to talk with you, okay? I said, what do you want? Well, can you give me a chance? Bring me to America, because I can't fight, but at least I can be a trainer. I can do something for you in America. So I said, okay. So that's why I bring him to America. Of course, he worked with me. After I left, I tell everybody, if you want to go back with me, then go with me. If you think you want to stay in America, have a better life, go ahead. I won't stop you. He chose to stay, okay, and then he go and work. After 20 years, he married, he got 2 kids, and then he's doing pretty well right now. He's a coach, partner of the camp that he owned, or he owned 100%. I didn't they asked him that detailed. But I think he got pretty good life. Even the son right now try to follow his father's step to become a fighter. I saw him quite often. Every time, all these people, all my trainer, all my fighter, who were, like 7, 8 of them, everyone come back. Everyone will come back and kneel down and thank you me.
And then wrapping things up, is there anything you want to talk about today that we didn't touch on?
No matter what, on the camp, you have to work hard for it. Nothing come easy, okay? Not only work hard for it, you have to treat the fighter as a human being. You have to treat fighter equally. I can proudly to say that, I've been doing business for 50, 60 years. Most of my fighters, I can say 98% or 99% of my fighters, they all love me. Even now, they are 70 years old. They still come back and visit me. Even I have ex-fighter who is 70 years old. He still come and ask me for help to give them a job. I give them this. Okay, I don't know what, they can't even hold pad, too old now. So I let them just sit in the lobby, be a security, whatever, to help them to have a better life. I love my people. I treat my people fair. I just hopefully other camp is doing the same. Treat your fighter as a human being. When they old, they don't have no place to go. If you can afford, just help them.